welcome to my channel. Gigi here. Today I will be doing insects. Aren't they cute? Cute little babies. Not sure how the lighting is, so I apologize for that. But anyway, I am part of the YouTubers Nail Art Stamping Collab group on Facebook, and this week Allie from AlliesBlog is hosting, and she came up with insects. So I had this Bundle Monster BM S170 plate, and it has 6 really cute little insects on it. Sorry for the glare. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to stamp these on, and we are going to use these. You can use any colors that you want. My base coat is Sally Hansen Complete Care 7-in-1. Excuse me. And I have, on top of that, I have 2 coats of this julep. It's sort of a pale pink. There is no color on it, so I cannot tell you what color it is, but it's sort of a nude color. I have 2 coats of that on. And on top of that, of course, I love this Luminance by Princessly Polished. It's just beautiful. Matter of fact, I have a half a bottle. I'm probably going to have to get some more. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stamp with the Queen polish, the Queen black polish. And I will be using my Born Pretty scraper and my much loved, oh, there go my dogs, much loved Big Bling. So give me a moment and I'm going to check on the dogs and I'll be right back. Okay, so the dogs are all taken care of. It was nothing. Well, it was something. My husband came home with dog food, so they were having a field day there. So let's get to stamping. I'm going to put this little guy on my pinky. There's something with my Queen. It must be, it seems to be really thick. So my stamper, and we're going to put him, let me do it this way. Hopefully he will fit on there. I unfortunately broke that little finger nail. Okay, so that's good. I use my lint roller to clean off my my stamper. All right, so let's get this middle guy here and put him on my ring finger. Oh goodness, I don't know if I'm getting low or if it's just way thick. Okay, I'll scrape. Pick him up. And he picked up fine. And we are going to put him on my ring finger. I think that's what I said. And he came out okay. There's a lot of black in here, and I don't know, I know, you know, there is a lot of black, but the Queen is super thick, so I just have a feeling it just looks that way because of the Queen. So we're going to put this guy on my middle finger, hopefully, if he cooperates. And actually, I think it's a girl, and it's stamped pretty well. And put her right there. I always seem to forget to clean off that stamper, so I'm doing pretty good today. And this little guy right here will go on my ring finger, I mean on my index finger. I think when I'm done with that Queen, I don't think I'm going to get any more of it because it is a little thick, and when I clean it up, it does make a big mess. So we're going to put this guy right here. Oops, and it looks like well, I think he'll be okay. I can color all that in. And then the only guy that's left, I'm not going to do the spider, but this guy right here, we're going to put him on my thumb. And I did not clean all that off, so I'm hoping that the pickup is going to be okay. And the pickup is fine. Not sure if you can see that. So let's turn him. Oh, I've got a nick in there. Oh well. I think it'll be okay. Probably going to color most of it in anyway. And the nick was covered up by the black, so that's good. Excuse me, I don't know. It has been raining here in San Diego. Oh my gosh. So bad. So bad. And I don't know if you noticed, but I put this down to help save this because that's what I use to wipe my brush off with. And sometimes if there's pink on there, I pick it up, black on there, I pick it up, and then it just gets to be a big mess. So I will be using my brush, my Sonia, turn it around this way, Sonia Kushak brush. I actually like this very much. It's a very nice brush. Oh my God, black everywhere. I can't seem to, well, let's get some tape first. See if we can't get some of this off. But the Queen is very thick, and I just find it a little difficult, more difficult to clean up than regular or other stamping polishes. I won't say regular, but other stamping polishes. Okay, so I'm going to get that all cleaned up, and then I will be back and I will show you the next step. Alrighty, so I have cleaned up mostly everything, but I do want to show you, you know, I have a little bit of the black polish in here. I don't know if I can scrape it off. So I guess not. All right, so what we're going to do is, let me get you a little bit closer so you can see that. I mean, it's all over, and there's not very much there. This Queen polish is very, very pigmented. So if you put too much acetone on, see that, how that smudged that black right there? I don't know if you can see that. If you put too much acetone on, and I have some streaks of black right there, it will melt and it will cause your skin to blacken, which is not a good thing if you're trying to get the polish. See that? What I'm saying right there? So you just have to be careful, and it's probably not the only one that does it, but it does it to me all the time. So if you're going to use the Queen, which was my mistake, I did not put a barrier in, and I should have. So, oh, not even on camera. Sorry about that. But you can see what I'm talking about. It just leaves it just leaves its mark on you. So using it is great. It's an awesome polish for stamping. Very, very pigmented. It's just sometimes difficult to get off. And I think that's going to have to do for now. Okay, so what I did was I put Sèche Vide on everything except for this middle finger. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on now. And then we'll get to coloring. So I could have used, oh my goodness, my polishing skills are just, leave something to be desired, don't they? Trying not to smear it. And always cap your tips, always. Clear polish, regular polish, base coat. I always tap it. I always cap everything. All right, so let's start with this little guy down here. I think I'm going to try to use, I thought I had a darker green. Oh, I do. Let's try this green here. What I always do is I will just tap to make sure that the color is coming out. And this should be dry because I colored it in before. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn my hand sideways so I can see. And I'm just going to dab the green in, not necessarily paint it. Now you could have taken, goodness, you could have taken some of this and put it on a plastic and used alcohol if you wanted. That would have worked just fine. I chose not to. So while he's working, I can go over and find, I was looking for some leaves. Yeah, I know there's some in here somewhere. All right, so that looks good enough. I think I'll just put some green in there. And if it doesn't seem, oh, look at what I did too. That's not quite completely dry, so my bad. But it still worked. So you want to go in and fill in. I like to fill in with the color that I have in my hand. Wherever I think I might want to put it, that's where I put it. And I'm going to just put some green down here. And I'm just, like I said, just dabbing it. I'm not even really painting it on. But you could use whatever you wanted. I mean, if you wanted to use, like I said, the alcohol, then you could. I think I will throw some green up in here. And then I'm going to, oh, I want him to be yellow. So I'll make this little guy right here green, including his face. Actually, I'm still on camera. You're probably getting too much glare, so I apologize for that. And he's dry, so I'm not too worried about him. And like I said, you could actually get your brush and paint that if you wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and finish painting my guys, and then I will be back with you to finish up. Okay, so I'm back and I got them all colored in. A little difficult to see in this lighting, but I'll have better pictures, I hope. So now I'm just going to float some sachet vide on top of them. I think they're dry enough. I gotta tell you that these kicked my butt, I gotta say. I originally did this reverse stamping, and it did not come off my stamper. So I made decals. Well, the decals, I guess I used the wrong kind of clear polish to do them. I do not suggest using Color Therapy Clear. It dries very brittle. So I had to redo these little guys, and I'm actually liking these a little bit better. They're not quite as dark. I mean, the other ones were very, very dark. I know these probably look dark, but in person they're not as dark as I seem on camera. So whatever you do, do not use Color Therapy for your decals, not the clear. It's very, very brittle. Always cap your ends. I should have used my Sally Hansen clear polish, which I normally did use, but I couldn't find it. So for those decals, I thought, well, it can't hurt, right? It's just a regular polish, but nope. Nope. So I need to let these dry. If you came over from the other ladies' channel, thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. The information for the other ladies' tutorials or videos will be in the description box below. Let's see. Anyway, these actually were fun. They were fun to do when I finally got over being frustrated with them. And you know, that's the life of a nail person, I guess. I wouldn't call myself a nail artist, but I do love to stamp, and so glad that I found these ladies. So anyway, their information will be in the description box below, so you can hop over to their channels and please show them some love. That would be awesome. Not sure which ones I like better. These seem to be a little bit brighter than these. I think I used too much green I like the little yellow girl with the bow in her hair. Let's see, what else? What else? Oh, goodness me, I'm just tired. Again, thank you so very much for watching. If you came over from the other ladies' channel, if you would subscribe, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so very much for watching, and as always, be kind.